In the previous episode, we got to this Emerald Conclave, this Druid Circle, and that was about it. I mean, we finished up the crypt we were in, and now we're gonna push forward, explore a bit here, potentially go find us a healer. That would be pretty great.
Someone's going to answer for this.
Should I chat with them?
I feel like we're being watched.
Because I feel like if I just loot this body, it's gonna be bad.
And I know who.
Oh, okay, where are they going? Oh my goodness, where are you guys going? She's off, my guy. Oh my goodness, wait, should I follow them? They seemed really angry about that person being dead. I kind of feel like I should follow them. Let's see what we can do here. Oh man, but I feel like I'm also gonna like skip a bunch if they just run through the settlement here. Surely it'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. They won't just like go murder somebody without me being there. The game wouldn't do that. I think most games in a single player scenario thing it's gonna wait for you to get there before things trigger, before the events trigger. So at least that's what I'm hoping. Should I talk to her? Kalandi.
Speak up.
Aradin's back with his tail between his
Or
legs.
Kaldani, rather.
I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
Yeah. I'm looking for a healer. Let's skip the local drama now. Sounds like you've crossed paths with Aradin before? Seems like a lot of people are looking for that druid.
By all rights, he was a good man. I saw enough of him to agree. And I'm tired of good people dying. That's for sure.
Oh, you don't want to be around me. Sorry. Kind of feel like I want to steal some of this stuff. Oh, well. Sadly, this is like this dude's stuff over here. This is his belongings, right? Yeah. You know what?
Don't want to draw any attention.
No. I don't want to sneak. I want Asterion to sneak. You know what I mean? Where's his belongings? Is that his belongings? Scroll of web, 134 gold. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we should be fine now, right?
What to do?
I just don't want to get in trouble for stealing.
Swift
But I
as
do
my
want to
feet
steal
can carry
more
me.
horn. Can I just blow the horn? What's up, nerds?
What's up for discussion?
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Well, I want to talk about what's going on here. What do you mean?
Not now. Please.
Goodness, you people.
He was joking about Octa's soup just
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs.
You could hold off a horde of goblins from this position. It's true.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
How far are we from the city?
If the road was clear, 10 days walk, maybe. But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
You know, I think... we have all these tieflings here, right? I think our paladin just doesn't really care about the whole good and evil debate about people from the hells. So, you know, tieflings are considered to be like hell touch. A lot of people don't like them. I think our paladin is like, whatever, it's just a person, you know? Like, doesn't really care one way or another. It just sees them as another creature that is sentient and
He never hurt anyone.
and treats them like
He
people.
always knew what to say. When I was
I mean,
young,
also, he's a dragon person, so
he never let it
kinda
show,
helps.
but
Feel like
he was homesick too. He didn't deserve.
I'm just waiting for them to stop talking. Maybe they will. Can I talk to you guys now that you're done talking?
Not now.
No.
Please.
Cool. Let's look around. I kind of want to loot his body. I mean, I don't really know the person, right? I see that they have loot on them potentially, and I want to handle that. We have done quite a bit though, and I have not saved in a while, so let's hit that up. Quick save successful. What's this? Wait, what is that? Is that orc? What the heck is that? Bugbear. Oh, it's a bugbear. Oh, there's a person up here. Oh man, we gotta like save this person. Oh, this bugbear is like about to go, but it's surprise, so we get one whole round here. How much health does he have? 27. Oof. Do I have enough movement to get? No. I have to consider this for a moment. I want to use Guiding Bolt. Because I want to be able to stop this person from dying if I can. Let's move our full movement with her. Move her up so that way she's kind of in range. I might be able to. Oh, I haven't rested, so I don't have rush attack. It's a problem. How far can I get here? Pretty far, honestly. Not quite in range for anything though. It's like just out of range. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play this like a pro. I'm gonna just like block this tiefling in so she can't be attacked, right? Astarion. Now, he has bonus action dash, so that actually might be pretty good, but I'm gonna try to pin this guy. Do I have it? No, I have piercing shot, flourish. Oh, it's the bow that has a pin, doesn't it? Yeah. What else does he have here? Oh, he's got mage hand? Well, maybe I try to Tasha's him. What's my spellcasting modifier? It's a wisdom save. I'm not sure if this actually is gonna work for us. Maybe we try Gale first, because Gale could possibly slow with Ray Frost. No, let's try Tasha's and let's see if Tasha's works. Let's shut him down with Tasha's. 50%. It worked. I can't believe it. Perfect. We're gonna dash as well. Get him there. I'm just gonna create a screen. I am gonna save this tiefling. There we go. Gale, let's get you in there, buddy. Dash. I don't want to attack the thing until the next round. Because I don't look at this little wall I've created. I love it. Because I don't want to break the Tasha's hideous laughter. Beautiful. Cool. She's gonna run. Okay, he made a save. Totally fine. Look at us now. Let's move her up. Go ahead and hit. Pretty good. Move me up.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go here. Let's go ahead and hit. Can't believe I missed. What's my bad rolls? My cursed dice just wound me. I hate that I suck at rolling dice in real life, in video games. It's never good. I could use a spell slot here, and maybe I should, because I'm gonna rest anyways. So let's use dagger knives or whatever it's called. Ice knife. Did they? Oh wait, I thought he made it so they don't have to make the saves. Well, that's bad. My dude just took like the full brunt of that, didn't he? Entered.
Well, so much for peace.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing left. Oh no, Astarion. Astarion will be fine. Shoot, kill, maim, destroy. Beautiful. Gold, a morning star. Is there anything else up here? No. Can I talk to her?
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Wow, okay. The path I follow is far more noble. If you possess a devil's artifact, you should leave it in my charge. That's not our guy. Even though it's a paladin thing, that's not our guy. Coin, mistress, you lost me. Been to Avernus, but I'm no devil's servant. Yeah, I like that one.
Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
That's a story. A mind flayer abducted me, and its ship went straight to Avernus. Or intimidation. No, I don't, but that coin of yours is mine. Well, our persuasion's not bad, and we got advantage, so. We have advantage for it being a situational thing. It's only a 5. This is ours. Like, easy peasy. I would literally have to roll. No, I would get it regardless. Even if I rolled a 1, I would get it, because our bonuses are 4s.
Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry.
Why is she so condescending? I just saved her life.
Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
Failed Arcana. What exactly is this coin?
It's a soul wrapped up in a terrible iron package. Don't ask whose, because I don't know. I hope it brings you better luck than it has me.
It's probably not. Is it bad? My inventory. We need to go talk to... we need to go talk to a vendor and just sell a bunch of stuff. That is priority number one. But, you know, another thing to consider... Are these people gone? No. Another thing to consider about this is I feel like I'm in a safe spot, so I shouldn't really have to worry about fighting. We don't have to speak with animals, so I can't chat with this squirrel. Oh, is this where the assassin came up? Ah, I see. Okay. Good to know. Is this a ladder? Oh, it's an elevator. And there's a bear on the elevator. That sounds like a bad idea. We'll leave that. We already talked to the guy that was over here. So, okay, check out what's in that crate. It doesn't show that it is stealing, so I'm gonna take a look. So a bunch of, yeah, camp supplies. Nice. Destitute clothes, rags. Nah, I'm good. If I remember correctly, this guy might have been a vendor. Yeah, he's a trader. Cool. Let's do the most entertaining thing in an RPG. Sell our crap.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
You said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive it by themselves. Dire time, high stakes, I understand. Seems like most are tieflings. They'll be fine. They have devilish powers. Now, let's go with the first one.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
I've got supplies for you to supply everyone. Is there like an auto sort? That would be great. I got a lot of crap here. Okay. I mean, I got a lot of crap. Sure. He has 570 gold. I might exceed that. It's possible. Let's put this in there. Can I right click? No. Double click? Double click works.
Please.
I'm just getting rid of all this stuff.
You're going to get us killed.
Something going on over there. A morning star actually sounds kind of fun. But I like the dash attack, the rush or whatever it's called. Let's just put all of these in there. This is actually going to free up so much weight as well. It'll be really nice. Daggers, lots of bows. I'm going to get just like straight up 500 gold here, which is nice. You know, I think a lot of people, when they play modern Dungeons and Dragons, okay, they kind of lose sight of the stuff that was integral to the game many a moons ago. And they just kind of, you know, fair enough. The reason they do is because it's kind of boring. But they make it less boring by just not focusing on it. What do I mean by that?
You just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Well, let's get rid of some of this other stuff. I don't need the mug, the metal fork, the ladle, or the hammer. So like they take the opportunity to just not really worry about money and trading and all that. Which is fine. Like money is kind of a secondary thing. And the tricky part for modern D&D, which by the way, we like nailed that. He's got 6 gold left. I actually might buy some stuff so we'll get some more money back. So we're up to 1,000. The tricky part is gold has a weight to it, right? And a lot of people don't consider that you can have 1,000 gold for your character, but most dungeon masters aren't like, you can't carry that around because it costs or it weighs a lot, right? That's totally fine. It's just an interesting little thing. It's a flavor thing. Ooh, 15 AC for this. That's really good. 13, 12. What kind of weapon is this? Is it a staff? This is a axe. Burned alive deals an additional 1 to 4 slashing damage to burning targets. I mean, that's pretty good for us. How much is it? 137. I actually am really tempted to grab that because that is like hyper good for us. It's a hand axe though. I don't know. What's this? Ring of Flinging. Throwing boost. The wearer gains 1d4 bonus to throw damage.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
This doesn't give me AC bonus from dexterity. So technically, I think I would have lower AC from this. But gain 1 bonus to strength saving throws and checks. It's pretty good for us. Maybe we end up getting it. Missile snaring gloves. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier. That's really, really good for Astarion. He's got a bunch of scrolls as well. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we pick up maybe we pick up a couple weapons here. Let's wait and come back, I think. Let's wait.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
I just got rid of so much crap in my inventory though. Is there a sort? Sort, yeah. Sort by value, I guess.
Take that back. Right.
Alright, let's figure out what's going on over here. They're just like being really annoying.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Say nothing. Get out while you can. The goblins will be back. I could say you should all stay. A single blade could make a difference. Dragonborn clan is everything. You don't abandon those you swore to protect. Ooh. Or Paladin, where the weak have need, the strong have a duty. Now, let's do a Dragonborn one. I think that's kind of cool.
I made no such oath, and I will not be held responsible for these people.
Just be responsible for yourself then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Okay, cool. We sorted that out. That was a lot of yelling and shouting,
How
and
long
I
until
just
Roland shows off his thunder wave?
wasn't down for that.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Oh, Will's here.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Heed the man's word, child. His form is highly efficient.
Kind words in unkind times, my friend. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires.
You were on the ship.
Peer further into his mind. Ooh, that seems kind of mean to do. I'm not going to do that yet. Who was that woman? The one in your thoughts? Another escapee? Thank the gods? I need all the friends I can get. Yeah.
Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Failed my history check. My guy did not do great in school. Who is she? Hunting in Hell's dangerous territory? Or, actually, yeah.
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Let's join forces. I can help you cast this devil back into the hells. I like that because that is what my character would do. He'd be like, look, I'm a paladin. Sure, you know, the whole like devil thing, whatever. I've got bigger fish to fry with whatever's haunting me. But I'll help you. Like this is kind of technically what I trained for.
An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Go to my camp.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Yeah, I'm actually going to long rest in a moment, so that'll be nice. Let's go back down here. I think there is another trader down here somewhere, if I recall correctly. It seems like they've moved quite a lot here.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Sure.
We're exposed now.
I guess I'll not cause more trouble. Who's this?
Damn goblins.
Oogle the gash in her flesh. Yeah.
You lose yourself in the scab's weeping sea. It is no masterwork, but it provides a base bliss to gaze upon.
My dude is so creepy.
Like the sight of blood, do you? Thought you'd have had your fill at the gate. Might be more blood spilled yet if Zevlor starts in on the lectures again.
I have a feeling that's the dark urge kind of thing. And you know what? I really like that they don't have a tag for it in the dialogue, because then you really never know what's real dialogue and what is the dark urge. And that's kind of a cool concept. So for example, minor spoiler if you're playing the dark urge and you're just jumping into the game. Otherwise you probably have already come across this, but it shocked me. So I was playing with my wife when we were playing through like that first like hour of the game. And she is a gnome barbarian with dark urge. And I was doing like a bard. And I was watching her dialogue when we found Gale. When he's got his hand sticking out of the thing. And one of the dark urge options is to fantasize about like cutting the hand off. And your character sits there and fantasizes about it and then does it. And Gale is just gone. He just cut his hand off and the portal closes and I think he's just dead. And I was like, whoa, like it really shocked me. It was really cool, actually. I like that is kind of an option, but we're gonna have to be kind of careful for that. That's why I need to remember to quick save fairly often, because if something is like gruesome like that, like I'm not just gonna lose a companion because I was curious about a dialogue choice that, you know, didn't necessarily give you any indication that something that extreme was going to happen. Dragonborn, you put your own people first. That's just the way it is. Yep.
And what about our people? Half the crew's lying dead back in that ruin.
Sure.
Even the new lad, his first contract, and we land him in a god's damn goblin nest.
Well,
He
why'd you do
actually
that?
stood and fought, the stupid bastard. Like I never trained him better.
I'm guessing that didn't end well. So you left your friend to the goblins, or he died with bravery. You should be proud. I'm guessing that didn't end well.
Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone.
Wow. Indulge thine appetite. Zenkiki is inspired. 1 inspiration gain, 30 XP. Ooh. So is that coming from, yeah, follow your dark urge. Ooh, I kind of like that it gives us inspiration. Oh, this is going to be such a fun playthrough. There's so much like cool little things we can do with that.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
Paladin, you might be if you demonstrated more honor in your dealings. Yeah, actually, that's probably true.
Please. A good sword will get you farther than honor any day. What do you want, anyway? I ain't local. I knew the fella in charge, but barely said 2 words to the devil's swarm in his place.
I should speak with that fella. Do you know where he is?
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I have a look at the contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish.
Well,
there's a wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've got a wish of death.
For a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Just tell me where to find the relic, or any idea where the relic actually is. Yeah.
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Sure.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Stampeded handbill. Or stamped, not stampeded. Wow. That was bad. A scuffed handbill, stamped with an extravagant seal, boldly proclaims, "Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quests. Master Loracon, the Arcanist of... I'm not even going to try that. The Recluse of... I'm not going to try that. Tower seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need to apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured." Cool.
We're packing up, and I'd advise you to do the same. Seems our kind ain't welcome here.
Cool. Okay, fine. I was just making sure. Should I talk to these nerds? Maybe.
Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
I thought there was another... Oh, yeah, it's a blacksmith, isn't it? Let's see what he's got before I go spending all my money at the other dude.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Okay, let me see your wares. What's he got? He's got a nice crossbow, hand crossbow, light crossbow, a trident. Oh, that's cool. Weapon enchantment +1. So I would gain... Oh, that's really cool. I really like this weapon, actually. We're going to get a trident +1. Let's pop that in there. Hunting short bow, quarter staff. Some armors.
How many people are dumb enough to ask?
What are these? Muddy red dye. So those are dyes. Okay, let's go ahead and give him the gold. Oh, you know what? Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of some of these gems. I think these gems are probably going to be useful for stuff later on. It's a bloodstone. Sure, we'll get rid of that. An agate. Mixed coffee. Gonna hold on to that, I guess. Get rid of some of these torches. And the basic poison. Okay. There we go. That's a bit better. Barter. Give it to me. So I actually made money there by selling more stuff.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus.
Didn't mean to click on that.
These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it.
Die if I met
But
Rowan reeking of
between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
I kind of wish that all the background chatter would stop while you're in a conversation. It's really kind of annoying. And that person over there? Who's that? Okata. What do we got here? Zoru. Aramis.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Cool, thank you. I remember something with this door. Oh wait, these are the people that just ran away. Aha, I found you. I'm remembering now.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
The dark urge.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
The goblin is in need of judgment. I should decide her fate. Ooh. You know, step between the crossbow and the goblin, or shut up. Those words could be your last. Stand back and admire the guard's overflowing hate. I kind of want to do the paladin one and then decide her fate. You know, be the one to decide the fate.
I didn't ask for you to say a damn thing. Keep out of it.
Oh, she is like conflicted. I'm gonna stand in between them. Jeez, so huge.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You move.
Detect thought. Read the tiefling's thoughts. How do I detect thoughts? Persuasion. This won't avenge Kanan. It won't change anything. No, shoot me. Should be easy, right? Or lower the crossbow, or I'll deliver you right to your brother. I mean, I'll probably make... I kind of want to detect her thoughts. I'm at a -1. Can I not do that? Oh, I could change my dice? Oh, that's cool. I kind of like the scuffed metal, actually. I wonder if we could collect more dice. Do I not have, like, guidance or anything? Oh, crap. It's not going to go well. I don't roll well. I told you. I do not roll well. I detect nothing. I'm going to roll an inspiration. We got one from being murderous. All right, here we go again. I want to do it. That's better. What are the odds of rolling the exact same thing twice in a row? Fairly low on a 20-sided dice, actually.
Cannon would hate me for this, but he's not here. They took him from me.
Okay, what would Kanan think of you now?
Don't you dare! Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
I mean, honestly, what my character would say, I'm not even going to read these options. My character would be like, I don't care whether this goblin lives or dies, but I care how it will affect you if you go through with it. Right? This goblin is probably going to die regardless. By my hand. Not by yours. Right? Because she's not a practice target, she's a person. If she dies, she'll take everything she knows to the grave. A goblin prisoner, her life isn't yours to take, or my reasons are my own. I mean, she has information. That's true. I want the information first.
If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
I'll talk to you in a minute. Gale wants to chat with me real quick.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring.
Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Okay. I'm gonna say no rest right now because I want to finish what I'm doing.
What? No rest for the dashing? Pish posh. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust
he likes me. It's very gratifying.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul. Except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Okay. What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
That sounds bad for my looting habits. Your illness causes you to consume raw magic. It's gonna need details. What kind of items are we talking about exactly? Wouldn't that ruin the item? What happens if you don't consume these artifacts? Are you telling me that you're addicted to magic? Let's ask what kind of items?
Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Where do you suggest we find artifacts you need? Yeah.
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession.
Better not be my new
Yourself
weapon.
how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger.
He's very angry. Hungry. He's hangry.
Danger involved, or great cost.
He's got magic hanger. I expect as much. Don't worry, I'll be happy to help. Yeah, sure.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment that need arises. I hope I can count on you.
I guess, yeah, sure.
Even your cages are
Before I forget, let's equip my trident, yeah? Oh, that looks so cool. I look freaking rad with that trident. Cool. Let's check the equipment chest over here. Nothing, okay. Evidence chest? Nothing, okay. Anything else back here? No? All right, let's talk to the gobby.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
I just saved your life. Show some gratitude. Or who is this Absolute you're so fond of? Your god.
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
All-powerful goddess that can't get you out of a cage? Nah. You've caught my interest. Have any holy literature on you?
My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful.
That is an interesting point. I don't think we need to resort to goblins. Yeah, I'd like to meet her.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Actions have consequences. Maybe use this time in the cage to reflect. Not a chance you can rot in that cage. Yeah, I don't think I need the goblin. And I've gotten... What information have I gotten here? I've gotten that there's a powerful priestess of some sort, that they might be worshiping some kind of god. So when I head to eventually take care of these goblins, like, be careful. Like, that's pretty useful information. What other information do I need? I need to know where these goblins are. Is that a matter of time before I find that out on my own? Or should I, like, beeline it? I don't know. Yeah, you already told me what I need to know. I'll find the priestess myself.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on you. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
Nah. Nah, actions have consequences.
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like.
Okay, cool. Can I like...
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids. And your bird. Running out of time, warg meat. My family will be here soon. Let me out!
Yeah, I was hoping that it would give me an option as the Dark Urge. Just be like, let's do it.
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like.
Yeah, we'll just leave her there.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
That's a prison door, huh? Just a prison. Just a prison door. Oh, what's over there? Wait, where does this go? It goes like behind this house back here. Interesting. There's a statue and everything. Huh. Should I go over there and see what that's all about? Maybe we should. Hey, Asterion, buddy. Well, actually, you know what? Let's rest. We're gonna long rest. We need to rest. We need to get our spells back. We need to heal. We need to talk to Gale. We need to talk to Lizelle. We need to talk to Asterion. Everybody wants to talk to me. I mean, look at me. Why wouldn't you want to talk to me? I'm freaking glorious.
It's quite a sight.
I beg your pardon?
The stars, I mean. I could take or leave your chin.
Am I disturbing you?
No. Just thinking. Reflecting on what tomorrow might bring when we meet this goblin priestess. Will she know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
It doesn't have to be. Still travel together.
Good. I don't want you to run off just yet.
You trying to flirt with me? What's going on, Asterion?
You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
I thought you didn't like me. Or true, I am pretty impressive. Let's go with that.
Aren't you just?
You, feeling all right, buddy?
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Why you gotta be so creepy? Why you gotta be so creepy?
A fine evening,
Jeez.
don't you think?
What you wearing there?
The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
What do you mean by the tears? Or Faerun isn't so bad, give it a chance. You want to battle up where? What do you mean by the tears?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear.
Are all the Githyanki from the tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon.
where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vaj's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Okay, she is an interesting character for sure.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
You know, surprisingly fine in spite of it all.
Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Something is special about us, or at least about our tadpoles. Yeah.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
You know, one thing I'm going to mention here, this game, more so than any other time that I've ever played it, and I'm not sure why, is giving me huge Dragon Age Origin vibes. Like going back to the camp, having everybody that you talk to, having your silent protagonist, having the turn-based tactical combat. Like, I'm remembering back to Dragon Age Origins going, man, that game was really, really good. And then I play this game, I'm like, man, this is like the ultimate embodiment of playing D&D. It's like the perfect role-playing game. And then I go, but Dragon Age is just like this. Wait, why did I ever think that? Why didn't I hold Dragon Age in the same regards as I do Baldur's Gate 3? I'm not really sure. That's a question I would like to explore as I go along this. But man, if you like this game, if you've been playing this game, you're like, man, I really like this, and you've never played Dragon Age Origins, oh my goodness, go play Dragon Age Origins. It is a masterpiece, that is for sure.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
I think I have a magical artifact you'd be interested in.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Okay, good to know. Why does your condition require magic? Yeah, I like that question.
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Interesting. My memories before the Nautiloid are shrouded in darkness. That's a good thing to open with.
Memory loss isn't usually a symptom of seromorphosis. If it is, they've forgotten to write it down in any text I've read on the subject. Then again, our case isn't exactly usual. Perhaps whatever's causing our tadpoles to remain in stasis has also affected your mind. If seromorphosis takes place, all trace of your former self will be subsumed into the Mind Flayer's hive. So, to still be here, if a mite forgetful, still a win in my book.
I suppose so. I'm kind of feeling like, you know, Gale has opened up to us. He said, like, hey, I've got this condition. I need this help for it. And I didn't have to tell you this, but I did. Kind of feel like maybe our guy might be a little more open to be like, look, I kind of feel like I frequently want to murder people. It's a little different than your condition, but still very serious. Let's say I have violent thoughts, depraved thoughts, ones that refuse to go away.
We all have those from time to time. I once wished a most impure demise on a colleague of mine who bought the last remaining copy of Etheril's Enchiridion of Enchanting Easements. It's a first edition, too. As regards to your own morbid little fantasies, I'm sure they're nothing to worry about. So long as they remain fantasies.
Well, should we leave Gale in camp for a little bit? I got to consider this because I want to take Will with us. He's been a lot of fun so far. Gale has, that is. But I think that for this next bit, I don't know. So I'm planning on going, like, what's my goal here? My plan is to go towards the goblins and take care of the goblins. I could go do that and get most of the journey done with Will and then maybe swap back to Gale. Or maybe I leave Shadowheart at a certain moment, or Asterion, and go with like double wizard or double magic users, because then I can utilize the magic users to do some big like AoE damages, which is going to be really helpful when fighting a goblin horde. But at the same time, I also really like having Asterion for lock picking, and I know that there's going to be a bunch of treasure in there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him hold back for a bit.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Yeah, we'll travel again.
I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Cool. What else we got here? We got so many people to talk to, chat with, look around. Shadowheart wants to talk to me. We could do that.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward.
I suppose.
The sooner we find this priestess gut, the better. Can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
I'm not going to use the priestess. How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
Maybe I could leave you tied up while I hunted for a cure. Yeah, maybe.
Really? I'd just kill you. Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up.
Oh dear, oh my. Oh goodness, oh my. Let's talk to Will and get him locked into our party. I think the only way you can do that is by actually chatting with him. I feel like my guy is really slow.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Yeah, I'd like you to join me.
That's the spirit.
Cool. Oh, and he levels up. Let's level him up real quick. I think we're all level 3. Maybe he'll be level 3. Warlock level 2. Health increased. Class features. He gets Warlock spell slot gained. Gains a spell. And I can replace a spell if I so choose. So what spell should he gain? Well, honestly, not sure. Hellish Rebuke is pretty good. It is a reaction. So react to your next attacker with flames that deal 2 to 20 fire damage. On save, target takes half damage. Hex is actually probably going to be what we go with here, though. So Hex is like a pretty common pick for warlocks in D&D. So make your attacks deal an additional 1 to 6 necrotic damage to the target and give it disadvantage on a ability of your choosing, which is pretty good. We're gonna take that. The other one's not so great for him. Eldritch Invocations. In your study of occult lore, you have unearthed Eldritch Invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with abiding magical powers. So Agonizing Blast, when you cast Eldritch Blast is his like main attack as a warlock. Add your charisma modifier to the damage it deals unless it is negative. Armor of the Shadows. You can cast mage armor on yourself at will without expending a spell slot. It's pretty good. Beast Speech, you can speak with animals at will. Beguiling Influence, you can invoke the patron's bewitching charm. Gain proficiency in deception and persuasion. Not going to use that. Devil's Sight, I get 80 feet of dark vision, which is the same as a drow. Fiendish Vigor. You can cast False Life on yourself at will. That's a level 1 spell without expending a spell slot. Mask of Many Faces. You can disguise self. One with Shadows. You can learn how to cast One with Shadows. Repelling Blast. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 15 feet away from you. That's pretty good. Thief of 5 Faiths. Once per long rest, you can cast Bane using a Warlock spell slot. I kind of want Repelling Blast or Agonizing Blast. I feel like those are pretty good. Armor of Shadows, also not bad. Man, I like being able to push things. That's really nice, actually. Agonizing. The thing that it's not nice for is if we're all targeting one guy, and I don't want my... Well, actually, you know what? It is nice for targeting one thing. So let's say you have one goblin around my paladin, right? And a Starion. And you use the Repelling Blast to push him away from us. If we haven't used our reactions, we get free attacks of opportunity on that. It's pretty good. What's his charisma modifier? Pretty good. +3. So I would gain +3 damage with Agonizing Blast. Let's go with that one, and let's go with Repelling Blast. The other option would be to take Armor of Shadows, which is pretty good. I mean, Beast Speech also not bad because it'd be nice to be able to talk to animals. There's plenty of animals around. Replace spell. Can I change any? Armor of Agthis, Arms of Hadar. No. We're not going to replace. And now he's level 3, and we got to do this process again. Up to 24 health, my goodness. Gains a new spell. What's his Pact Boon? Your patron bestows a gift upon you for your loyal service. Choose one of the following pacts. Pact of the Chain. Gain the service of a familiar, a phase spirit that takes a form of your choosing. This can be an animal, imp, or quasit. Pact of the Blade. You could summon a pact weapon or blind the one you are wielding. Or bind the one you're wielding, making it magical. Pact weapons use the wielder's spellcasting ability modifier instead of strength or dexterity. It's pretty good. Pact of the Tome. The patron grants you a grimoire called the Book of Shadows, which allows you to cast Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. That's okay. I kind of like having a familiar, but he's more Pact of the Blade type character, I think. Maybe. I don't know. He's got like... I don't know. So what are the spells we can get here for level 2? Cloud of Daggers. Might go with that one. Misty Step. Probably going to go with Misty Step, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, let's go with Misty Step for him. Pact of the Blade sounds really cool. I guess we should do that. We're going to do that. Actions, Pact of the Blade. Summon a weapon to your hand. It uses a wielder's spellcaster modifier or bind pact weapon. Yeah, bind it to my hand. Cool. Wow, we spent so much time leveling him up. All right, we've talked with everybody. Now it's time to rest. Yes, we'd like to go to bed. Actually, what was that? Someone in camp still wishes to speak. Oh, who?
With haste.
Astarion?
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
I think it's better. No, so it's not him. Maybe it's the green ones? Or people who want to talk to me?
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts. Or are you sure Krish is our only path to a cure?
Entirely.
Kresh, I guess.
I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
That kind of wisdom is very valuable. Books are fallible. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is valuable wisdom.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Let's say that she looks unusual.
I expect I am your first.
I beg your pardon. I'd never heard of your kind until my capture. I know of Githyanki, but I've never met one. Yeah.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck.
Why
you
didn't
are
you?
no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them.
Why's she mean?
Those diminutive scales of yours look like mistakes.
Come on now. Are they really that bad? Better to be scaled than not noseless and covered in spots. Or really? Thanks for noticing. Should I be mean to her? Let's be mean back. She seems to like being mean.
Better is an opinion. I much prefer Githyanki aesthetic to undersized worm. No matter. I don't intend to keep my eyes trained on you for longer than necessary.
Jeez, woman. Do you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
You're mean.
Yes,
Oh,
in great
hit a button.
detail.
Didn't even know what it was.
It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Sounds kinky. Dragonborn. Oh, loathsome fate, and one I tend to avoid. Or try to suppress your rising panic. Or that sounds awful. How are you so calm?
Because I do not intend to let this happen. Not to me, and if you stick with me, not to you. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed? This is good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
My parasite is a mystery to me. Could the parasite have caused, or my past is a mystery to me? Yeah.
Ceremorphosis takes all of you. Mind, body, soul. An ordinary tadpole would eat at your memories until they were lost to the void. But our tadpoles are far from ordinary. I wonder if another factor's in play.
Yeah, cool. Am I good now? Is everybody done talking to me? Is the thing gonna be like, no, you're good, bud? Oh, I see who it is. It's him.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Yeah, let's go talk to Withers.
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still.
What are you doing?
Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Do I want to? Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly for forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I know what this is. They announced before launch that there'll be this this hireling system. You can basically hire one character of any class, or maybe you can hire more, but yeah, they definitely have one of each class. So if you man, I really want a bard and I don't want to respec one of my guys, then you can hire them, and that's kind of nice. Do you think I could trust them?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Okay, leave. I think now everybody's good. Nobody wants to talk to me anymore, right? Time to go to bed. What was that? Oh, a tree that I can sit on. Okay. We'll just auto-select some supplies. Full rest. Took a while to rest. What you doing, Astarion? Why you creeping out, man? Where you going, buddy? I don't trust him. That's part of the reason why I'm keeping him around. It's keep your enemies close, right? Let's go ahead and leave. I like having all my spell slots and everything.
Boring.
Right.
Even your cages are boring.
Astarion, please lockpick this. Locked. Why? Lockpick. Can't do it, apparently. Oh, does he have Thieves' Tools? Yeah, he's got 4. I don't know why it's not doing it.
I'm gonna bite the egg.
Okay, let's move on. Let's go see what's going on in the rest of the grove here. Oh, I see. It's if I want to get into that building, I have to use the Astarion to get in there. Or maybe I could find the key to potentially go and, I don't know, get into the gate. Maybe I could just break the gate down. I'm gonna leave these kids here. It's down there though. So waterfall doesn't really seem to be anything important. I want to see what this is about.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
He's a scary bear. Okay, you gonna run away? Should I talk to her? Be like, hey, what are you so angry about?
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals. We could have taken those guards.
I don't know what to do with these tieflings.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back.
Don't know if I will. If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please. Yeah, damn, just put it out there.
Keep back. Force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Cool. Yeah, take that, you nerds. It's a scribbled note. What's that scribbled note? It's a bucket of fish, too. Keep away from the tuffet. Okay. Oh, it's Volo. I forgot Volo's in this game.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine. Ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Give an exact description? Goblins, hardly. They were shape-shifted divas.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. That's funny.
Ye gods! be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
A brass or silver dragon would die a million deaths before allying with goblins. Now, it was brass, no doubt about it.
Witness mistook obvious silver dragon for brass. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, they called out the name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Goblin superstition, not worth the risk. Oh, yeah, hold your tongue.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Be careful, goblins aren't known for mercy. Yeah, but wait, about our conversation earlier, why the dragon, or what brought you to the wilds in the first place? I want to know about the dragon.
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon.
Cool, got it.
Until we meet again.
Yeah. Have fun with your goblins. It's not going to end well for you.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers.
But that's kind of the fun thing about Volo. It's, well, he likes to tell stories. That's his thing. If you don't know about Volo, Volo is like he's a D&D character. And some of the books are, quote unquote, written by him, where he's got like little bits of dialogue and notes that he takes in the books, and they're mostly ridiculous. And that's kind of the point. It's kind of funny, which is why I gave him a tall tale.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Thief, poison. What's this girl's actual crime? Imprison her? She's just a child. Do nothing. One of your guards outside said you wanted to see me. Here I am. Now, let's not get involved. It's like, hey, look, I'm here.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
That seems
snake's
kind of excessive.
hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy.
Oh no, the dark urge.
Grows old.
Flick your eyes to the exit so the child will try to run. Your mind wants the snake to kill the child, but your heart doesn't. Snap out of it. Ooh. I kind of want to read her mind. I think that's kind of cool. Paladin persuasion. I am versed in the ways of justice. Make your case and I will pass judgment. Yeah, let's do that. They won't listen to me, but it's cool. It's persuasion. Not bad. I can actually add guidance in here too. It's only a 10. Goodness. Welcome to the rest of our playthrough, where I'm just always rolling under a 5.
Very well. I'll defer to your ruling. My circle has offered grace to these outsiders. We gave them shelter from storm. We nourished their bellies. In return, these devils lured in a horde of goblins.
That wasn't their
And
thing.
their spawn stole the one relic that might keep us safe. We've taken back our relic. But I will keep the fiend caged till our protection rite is complete.
What do you have to say for yourself, kid?
I was scared. They said when the rite was over we'd have to leave. But there's goblins out there and worse. And it's nice here. So I took the idol. I thought maybe then we could stay. Please let me go. I'll be good, I swear.
So she just wants to be protected.
Well, Paladin, what say you?
Justice means nothing without mercy. Let her go. Return the girl to our family. She made amends, and you have your relic. Yeah. Cage the girl? Nah, unfortunate, but temporary. Detain her for only as long as necessary. Now, return her to her family. She took an idol, and she's made amends. You have your stupid relic. Be gone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
What?
Thank you, Korga.
What was that?
Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Shadowheart, you good, girl?
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected? No, it went on to say. You know what? I think we're good. She's just letting me know. Hey, kind of hurts. Was that a good thing? Not sure what happened there. Not sure.
I should speak up.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
I think you're a monster.
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
Only a monster would threaten a child. Yeah.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
You know that the goblin thing wasn't from the tieflings, right? Like, chill out. Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road? Free from a threat of little children? Yeah.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas during prayer, and interrupted the rite. Why? I don't know or care.
Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor, or prattle all you want, the refugees aren't my concern. You know, I probably should talk to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak.
Oh my goodness, I do
This
not like
tale
you, woman.
ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
There's very clearly an issue here with this particular druid, and we need to go find the other druid and bring him back. I don't like her. Also don't think there's really anything down here for us at the moment, but we'll come and look and explore around. There's a wicker chest.
Have a look.
What's in the wicker chest? Some gold. I'll take the gold. Druid's chambers. Nettie. Let's talk to Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Waits patiently.
This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
I hear Halsin's the best healer around. I need to find him.
You and every other soul here. I can help if something's wrong. I'm no Master Halsin, but I can manage.
Don't know if you can. Do you know anything about mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
Humor my curiosity.
I know they're nasty creatures. Can get in your head and convince you up is down. And that's not all they'll do inside your head. Tell me honestly. Are you infected? Is that why you're asking?
I don't know if I want to tell her. Because I don't think she can help us. No, of course not. I ask everyone that question.
All right. Well, come back if you need anything.
I like if she's just okay with that. Like, oh, okay. That was weird. It's kind of weird.
The right to defend our home.
Who are you guys, nerds?
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Man, you guys are like the worst. I don't know if I want to help these druids. What about you? You seem defending of the children. Come on, Wrath, talk to me.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Oh, thank you. I swore an oath to stop terrible deeds like that. Monsters like her.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
Oh, interesting. Cactus seems happy to rule the roost. Who's your real leader?
Master Halsin.
There we go.
Perhaps goblin called, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line.
Kaga.
Hold
Korga?
her to task.
How did he say
Stop
that?
this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
If no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
Yeah, I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Cool. So,
Come, Silver.
I feel like my character, you know, doing the whole like greater fighting the greater evil thing. I think that this is totally his thing, where he's like, this person who's leading this druid grove is going to get everybody killed, including her own druids. Like, she is way too fanatical. And she tried to just like kill a child where things were fine, right? So I think it's totally on our paladin to go save this druid and bring him back and essentially save this. Guess good. What was that? What are they rolling for? Okay then. Would go and save this druid to bring them back, and make sure that he takes over the circle again. Because I don't feel like it would behoove anybody. It would be a great evil to have her continue to be in charge of the grove at the moment. So yeah, that's kind of what I feel like my character would do. So I think that's exactly what we're gonna go do. We're gonna head off. Can I even get out of here? Is that a possibility? I guess so. We're gonna head off. We're gonna try to find where this was. So we have a bunch of save the refugees. Return. Oh wait, I got to go talk to Zevlor. Where's he? Is he up here? Where is he? Oh, he's like way down in the cave. Oh, let's go talk to him real quick. Let's go talk to him and see what he thinks of all of this. Am I coming in? What are you guys doing? Why are you guys going up and oh my goodness, team. Yeah, I want to go find the druid because I think bringing him back here will freeze the Grove of Tyranny, and at the same time will also help the refugees. So that's kind of like best case scenario. Worst case scenario, we die to goblins. That doesn't sound so good, does it? That doesn't sound good at all. Where the heck is this guy? There's a vendor up there. I wonder how to get up there. Oh, maybe it's through this door? It's gotta be. Yeah, because this door is where this quest is. The secluded chamber. Is Zevlor here? He is.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Leaving the grove is the best option. I can help. Can you delay the ritual? Yes, let's do that one.
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying.
Good point.
It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
Then why don't you get rid of her, or you need to cut your losses around? No, why don't you get rid of her?
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
You tell me to go kill her? What's it worth to you?
To get these people to Baldur's Gate. Everything. I'm still hoping Korga can be swayed from this madness. But if not, leaders need to make tough decisions. We do what we must.
This is about to get, like, really bad.
But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Okay. Is there anything else in here? How do I get to that secluded area? I don't think I can. Well, maybe I can do it from here. What's this? Can I climb up this? I guess I could go out this way? I'm really curious where this takes me. If it takes me to wherever that person was, I don't know if it was a vendor or something else. Oh, this ladder. Interesting. I'm gonna save. I don't know if they're gonna get angry at me if I use this ladder. Am I trespassing if I come up here? Maybe? Who is this person?
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Not with that attitude. Fight and win.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
You have an odd sense of humor. This isn't really funny. How are you going to take my gold if you're dead? That's a good point.
I'm sure you're good for it. Just leave the gold on my corpse.
What is this?
After seeing you at the gate, I'm sure you'll last longer than us.
Sure.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
That'll be an interesting thing. Also, she's like, got like this like vendor thing to her.
I best see you.
Okay, yeah, she doesn't want to talk to me. So, maybe that will pay off later? Maybe? Is this how I get back down? Where the heck are we going? I feel like, oh man, now I'm getting really bad hiccups. Maybe I go this way? Oh, there's a chest up here. Oh.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate?
What do we got? Bloodstone. Wow, that was totally not worth it. Okay, wait, let's go back to the map. I somehow have to get off that way, but it wants us to go west. Oh, okay, the goblins are off over here. So you know what? Let's pop on down. Let's start heading west.